First at 11, we are tracking Tropical Storm Isaias, and we might be getting some signs of clarity about its ultimate path.
This is video from the western part of Puerto Rico. Isaias passing through the island today. Power is out, trees are down, and many roads impassable tonight. Good evening. I'm Jim Berry in for Elliot Rodriguez.
I'm Lauren Pastrana. Right now, South Florida is under a tropical storm watch.
Yeah, the storm may come very close to us, but just how close and how strong, that's what we're all thinking about. So let's get right to Chief Meteorologist Craig Setzer with a brand new advisory at 11 o'clock. Craig?
Yeah, and guys, I think there is some reason for some cautious optimism tonight. Now, usually I bury the computer models deep into my presentation, but I think I don't want to bury the lead. I want to show you what's going on tonight, because this is where I think our cautious optimism, at least for southeast Florida, is concerned. Now, the thing about the models is you want two kinds of consistency, and I've thrown the European on there. We don't get the line plot for the European. We have to kind of like plot it by hand, or just the actual low pressure center with the European. The two kinds of consistency you want model to model consistency. In other words, you want all the models kind of together, and you want what's called run to run consistency. So every 6 hours the computer models are run, and you want them to be consistent with each other. So in other words, you don't want one run they're going this way, and the next run they're going this way, and the next one. That's not run to run consistency. And if you've got all the models spreading out, that's not model to model consistency. But tonight, the most reliable models, or at least the most skilled models, are pretty much all in agreement this evening from the latest run that was pretty much run this afternoon, that all the points end up right about in the same spot. We see that as a reason to be cautiously optimistic that all the models see everything kind of the same. The main thing we're going to want now is run-to-run consistency. So if later tonight and tomorrow this general point here stays in the same general area and the models stay together, then our confidence in the model solution will rise. And this model solution is not that bad for South Florida. We may see some tropical force wind gusts. We may see some tropical storm conditions, especially in Broward, northeast Broward. But in terms of getting a hurricane or a strong tropical storm coming right over us, that would be decreased if this consistency continues, and we hope it does. Only time will tell, and we've got tonight several model runs and tomorrow to get a better feel for that. Here's the latest position. It is located just to the north of the Haitian Dominican Republic coast there, moving to the northeast at 18-60-mile-an-hour winds. The pressure has been mostly steady through the evening. Now, we do have tropical storm watches for Lake Okeechobee, much of southeast Florida down to Key Largo, and hurricane warnings now for the northwest Bahamas. I misspoke earlier this evening when I said the National Hurricane Center didn't put up these warnings. It's actually the government of the Bahamas that didn't put up the warnings. It's each country's responsibility to take the Hurricane Center's guidance and then issue the warnings. So there are the hurricane warnings for the northwest Bahamas, central southeast Bahamas under tropical storm warnings. Here's our threat cone. This, of course, takes into account the size of the storm. The cone tracks the center. The yellow area shows the extent of the tropical storm force winds. A big wind field here. Almost all of the Bahamas are going to see at least tropical storm conditions, and parts of the Bahamas there could see hurricane conditions. That's the 8 a.m. Saturday position. 8 p.m. Saturday, probably closest approach to us, occurring during Saturday, and then it goes on to the north and to the northeast, and the southeast U.S. is watching it closely. So we are still talking about preparations for tropical storm conditions here because of that possibility, not a likelihood, just a possibility. Power outages, wind issues, shutters. I don't think it's a shutter storm still. We'll know for sure probably tomorrow morning. More on that and the time of arrival for the winds coming up.